I'm selfish, impatient and a little insecure. I make mistakes, I am out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left. I don't mind making jokes, but I don't want to look like one. We should all start to live before we get too old. Fear is stupid. So are regrets. If you can make a girl laugh, you can make her do anything. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you appreciate them when they're right. You believe lies so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. I don't want to make money, I just want to be wonderful. I've never fooled anyone. I've let people fool themselves. They didn't bother to find out who and what I was. Instead, they would invent a character for me. I wouldn't argue with them. They were obviously loving somebody I wasn't. Success makes so many people hate you. I wish it wasn't that way. It would be wonderful to enjoy success without seeing envy in the eyes of those around you. I don't know who invented high heels, but all women know him a lot. It's not true that I had nothing on. I had the radio on. I don't mind living in a man's world as long as I can be a woman in it. I want to grow old without facelifts. I want to have the courage to be loyal to the face I've made. If you're gonna be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. Beneath the makeup and behind the smile, I am just a girl who wishes for the world. I am not interested in money. I just want to be wonderful. I'm trying to find myself as a person. Sometimes that's not easy to do. Millions of people live their entire lives without finding themselves. But it is something I must do. I don't want to be myself. I want to be somebody else, but nobody else is as good. I'm very definitely a woman and I enjoy it. I've been on a calendar, but never on time. We are all of us stars, and we deserve to twinkle. If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. I don't believe in accidents. There are only encounters in history. There are no accidents. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I'm not interested in money, I just want to be wonderful. I am good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I am not the devil. I am just a small girl in a big world trying to find someone to love. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. I am not a victim of emotional conflicts. I am human. I am a being of heaven and earth, of thunder and lightning, of rain and wind, of the galaxies. Men are afraid to marry a woman who might embarrass them in front of their friends. It's all make-believe, isn't it? I am not a natural actress. I have to work at it. I still take direction, I still learn from others, and I never stop trying to improve. I don't want to be alone, I want to be left alone. I don't mind making jokes, but I don't want to look like one. I don't want to be considered a beautiful woman. I want to be considered a beautiful person. Fame doesn't fulfill you. It warms you a bit, but that warmth is temporary. I don't know if our society is different in other cities, but in Hollywood, important people can't stand to be invited someplace that isn't full of other important people. They don't mind a few unfamous people being present because they make good listeners. Dreaming about being an actress is more exciting than being one. I am not interested in money. I just want to be wonderful.